Why did Jesus say, "For the people of this world are more shrewd than the people of light"? Once Jesus told a parable about a dishonest manager. Luke chapter 16, verse 1 says, "There was a rich man who had a manager who was accused of wasting his possession." A manager is in charge of his master's business, but in this parable, this manager was accused of mismanaging or wasting his master's money. The master called him in a way and say, "You are fired, hand over the records." The manager faced uncertainty about his future. No job, no future, no opportunities. Moreover, he was too old and was unable to do any physical labor, and he was ashamed to beg also. So the manager called the people who owe his master to pay money and reduce their debt. For example, one owed 100 measures of oil, but the manager says make it 50. Another owed 100 measures of wheat, but manager says make it 80. The manager did this so that the debtors would be grateful to him and would help him after he lost his job. The master commended the dishonest manager because he had acted shrewdly. The master does not praise him dishonesty, but his wisdom and foresight. The manager used his lost opportunity while he was still in the control of accounts to prepare for his future. Jesus is not encouraging dishonesty in this parable, but in this parable he teaches spiritual lesson to his followers. That's why Jesus said in Luke chapter 16, verse 8, "For the people of this world are more shrewd in dealing with their own kind than are the people of the light." The people of this world are the non-believers or worldly people. People of the light are believers who belong to God. The dishonest manager faced a crisis. He was about to lose everything and was not capable of hard labor or begging. Instead of giving up the hope, the manager used the little time and influence he had to secure a better future for him. Likewise, the main message of Jesus is just like that steward planned ahead for his future on earth. We should be even more wise and intentional about our eternal future in God's kingdom. Jesus is emphasizing that if unbelievers are clever about temporary gain, then how much more should God's people to be wise and intentional about the eternal gain. So we must use our time, money, relationship and influence for God's kingdom, for everything in this world is temporary. Amen.